Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ronkat and I love to talk about travel, career, and lifestyle content. If that sounds like your sort of thing, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. In today's video, I am talking about the best stress relievers. I think it would be lying to myself and to you all if we were to say that we all don't get stressed out at times. And while stress can be beneficial in some situations because it activates the whole fight versus flight reaction, consistently being stressed helps nobody. And so for myself, one of the things that I've had to identify are what are the things that are great stress relievers for me. So in this video, I'll be dishing about what I like to do to relieve the stress. So one of my favorite ways to actually de-stress is by listening to something. And this could be music, it could be a podcast, it could be a sermon, really just listening to anything. And when I say listening, I truly mean listening. Like, I don't want to watch videos too much sometimes because, you know, that's additional visual stimulation. But I've just found that being able to listen to something, it helps me to really kind of calm myself down and focus more on listening. And that's really only using like one of my senses versus multiple senses. And it just works for me. And even when it comes to listening to music, one of the things that I've noticed about myself, and I've been doing this for a while, like probably since college days, sometimes if I'm really trying to de-stress, I might listen to the same song over and over and over again. And I think this is helpful because after a while, it just kind of starts to feel more like a lullaby in a sense. It's not to put me to sleep, don't get me wrong, but it's more of a, it just soothes me, like listening to the same song. And it usually has to be like a mellow song. I'm not gonna listen to some crazy like high energy song when I'm trying to chill out. I usually find a song that's like chill enough and then listen to it on repeat or listen to an instrumental, just something that will really help me mellow out. And I feel like that is so useful for me. The second thing that I like to do when I'm feeling stressed is to take a nap. There are definitely some times where I'm just like, you know what, this is a problem for future me. I'm just gonna take a nap really quick. And I do feel that sometimes it helps because I might be stressed and I might not be thinking well, or I might be so stressed that I'm like giving myself a headache, or I might be so stressed and I'm tired. So I find that usually taking a nap is a good break in the stress because I mean, I'm just dreaming. I usually don't, like I can't think of any time I've ever been stressed and have also been stressed in my sleep. So usually for me, it's a very hard reset that helps me to then wake up, feel a little bit more refreshed, and then start to think about like, okay, how do I want to handle whatever situation it is that I need to deal with? Alternatively, if I'm not taking a nap, another thing I might just do is just kind of relax and just sit in a dark room. I just, once again, just being mindful about like stimulation, light, all that stuff. I think it helps me because it just helps me to kind of cool down and calm down. Another great stress reliever for me is just being active. And so sometimes I like to just take walks around the neighborhood, take walks around the house, maybe watch a YouTube video, do some stretching, or just do some stretching on my own, just whatever it is, but something that will get me to kind of be active and focus on my body versus focusing on whatever it is that's going on in that moment. And I think it helps because one, it's obviously like beneficial for you physically, but then I usually feel a little bit more clarity with whatever it is that I still have to do or decisions I'm trying to make. I would say the fourth thing that I like to do is to find content that I like. And so I know I started off early on talking about trying to be mindful of stimulation, but sometimes I do like to just watch YouTube videos. Like I will just watch get ready with me videos, or I might watch YouTube videos researching like the most random topics. But for me, it's an opportunity to kind of break away from whatever it is that I'm thinking of dealing with, whether it's work, and focus on something that I actually enjoy and will benefit from, right? So whether it's benefiting because it's bringing me joy or benefiting because it's bringing me information, sometimes, yeah, I just really like to sit and just watch content. The fifth thing that I like to do for stress relief is to eat, okay? Man must eat. To eat and to drink water in particular. I don't know, for me, cold water, just, there's something about that cold water, y'all. Like, it just refreshes your soul sometimes. So I find that if I'm feeling stressed and I can actually eat, being able to eat, once again, it kind of helps me to break up the activity, but then it's also beneficial because like you need to fuel your body. And so it's not just eating, but it's also meal prepping. For me, sometimes meal prepping is a good opportunity, once again, to kind of step away. And for me, it's beneficial because, hey, ultimately that means I'm gonna eat in the future. And I don't know, cooking sometimes is just really comforting. You know, every once in a while, particularly on the weekends or even on the weekdays, I'll try to think of something different to make, right? So it might be something that is a little bit more involved. versus what I would normally cook. And I'll take the time to make it. And it just feels so relaxing. Like afterwards, yeah, I'm probably tired, you know, there's dishes to wash, etc., etc. But in the process of it, it actually does feel relaxing. And it's, once again, it's for me, it's beneficial because I end up with food. Finally, the last thing I like to do for stress relief is to pamper myself. And so this might be like, you know, putting on a sheet mask, doing a foot scrub, going to get my nails done, going to get my hair done. Like just the idea that I can go out or stay in and do something that will make me feel better and also help me look better is beneficial for me. Now, stress relievers are great, but what's even better is just ensuring that you're not consistently being stressed. So as much as is possible, if you are able to set yourself up, set your day up, set your week up, whatever it is, in a way where you're not consistently undergoing stress, that's really important because stress really can wreak havoc on your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, and so many other aspects. So it is important that you are mindful of it and that you are always being proactive to reduce your stress. As always, please make sure to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to my channel for more travel, career, and lifestyle content. See you next time.